Hello, my dear students. Warm wishes to all. So, in this class, we are going to revise the condition class, and also we are going to discuss some of the book back exercises. So, first of all, let us know the types of condition classes. There are 5 types. First of all, let us discuss the types of conditional classes. So, first one, probable or possible condition. So in the subordinate class there will be simple present tense, and also in main class there will be simple future tense. In second type, that means improbable condition or hypothetical condition. So subordinate class should be in simple past tense, and also in main class there will be simple future tense, but that should be in past form, especially would with a present tense verb. And then another type, imaginary condition. So there the verb in subordinate class must be simple past, especially be form verb can be used, especially as where must be the verb there. And then in main class the verb must be future perfect, a simple future, but that should be in past form. And then another condition class, impossible condition. So in subordinate class there should be verb in past perfect tense, especially auxiliary verb should be had and then followed by main verb that should be in past participle form. And then main class tense will be future perfect, but that should be in past form. That means the auxiliary verbs would and also have should be used with past participle verb. And then last but not the least, zero class. So subordinate class verb and also main class verb should be in simple future tense. So these are the condition class types. Now discuss some of the exercises. Now look at the exercises. So fill in the blanks by using if condition clauses. So first sentence, if you heat water at 100 degrees Celsius, it does. So this type belongs to zero class. So here the sentence talks about scientific truth. So this sentence must be zero class. So verb in subordinate class heat present tense, and also in main class also we have to use a simple present tense. So boil we have to add s with the verb because the subject is it, that means the third person singular, so we have to add s with the main verb. And another sentence, second sentence, if you touch fire you get burned. So this sentence talks about general truth. So here subordinate class present tense, but we have to write the main class also should be in simple present tense. So you can add get with the subject you. So we need not add s or es because you is second person. And then third sentence, if you eat too much, they dash fat. So in bracket verb given get. So this also talks about general truth. If people eat too much, if anybody eats a lot of food too much, they get fat. So they will become a full figured person. But this sentence should be in zero class. So we have to add present tense verb only. So the answer must be get. So we need not add s or es with the verb because they third person plural subject. So for third person singular subjects we have to add s or es only. And then fourth sentence, if you heat ice, it in bracket melt. So here this also talks about scientific truth. So we have to write the main class verb in simple present tense also. So here the given verb melt, so we have to add yes with the verb melt because the subject is it, that means third person singular. And then fifth sentence, if I dash, so in bracket be rich, I would help the needy. So here they have given be form verb. So here it talks about imaginary condition. So in imaginary condition in subordinate class, only one verb, especially be form verb, can be used. So that verb is nothing but where. For all subjects, we have to use where only. So the answer is where. And then sixth sentence, if you pour oil on water, it float in bracket. So this sentence talks about gender truth. So here this sentence should be mentioned in zero conditional. So here a subordinate class verb is in simple present tense, and also main class verb also should be in simple present tense. So here we can add float. So with the word verb, especially float, we should use or add yes after the verb because the subject is it. So if you pour oil on water, it floats. And then seventh sentence, if you boil water, it evaporate in bracket. So this sentence also talks about scientific truth. So if you boil the water, it evaporates. So we have to add yes because the subject is third person singular it. And then if you study hard, you in bracket pass verb your exams. So here they have given subordinate class verb. We have to write the answer for main class verb. So this sentence talks about possible or probable condition. So in probable or possible condition, we have to use simple present tense verb for subordinate class, and also we have to use simple future for main class. So subject is you, so we can use will. For first person subject, we can use shall, and then second person and third person we have to add will for future sentence verb, future tense verb. And the ninth sentence, if I have enough money, I dash in bracket buy the verb new dress. So this also possible condition and also probable condition. So in subordinate class, have verb, especially present tense verb, In main class we have to add a simple future tense. So here I is the subject, so we can add shall. So shall by is the answer, but they have given will. So if we use will, so there it be little difference in the meaning. Will past means here is the compulsion. Ninth sentence, if I have enough money, I shall buy new dress is the answer. 10th sentence, I will buy it if you dance, especially in bracket, charge less. So first they are given the main class, after that they are given subordinate class. So in main class the answer is will buy, so that is future verb. So there should be in subordinate class simple present tense should be used. So charge, so we need not add s or es with the verb because the subject is you, second person. And then 11th sentence, if you run fast you catch the bus. The catch is the verb in bracket. So here this sentence talks about possible condition or probable condition. So they have given the verb run in subordinate class. So the answer for main class we should write the verb in simple future tense. So here, so will catch is the answer because we have to add will for the subject, second person you. If we travel to Ooty, we dash in bracket the verb visit the park. So this sentence talks about probable or possible condition. So we get given a simple present tense verb in subordinate class. So in main class we have to use simple future. So we shall visit the park is the answer. So will visit also accepted. If you eat too much junk food, you does not wait. So here this also talks about possible. So here eat, so present tense. In main class simple future should be used, but that should be in negative form, so will not lose weight. And then 14th question, if you dash in bracket the verb cheat him, he will break off the friendship. So will break simple future tense. So this is possible condition or probable condition. So subordinate class verb should be in simple present tense. So we can use the verb cheat. So we need not add s or es with the verb because the subject is you. And then question number 15, if you wear sandals in the mountains, you dance in bracket sleep on the rocks. So this sentence talks about possible or probable because the verb in subordinate class simple present tense. So in main class there should be simple future, so you will sleep. And then question number 16th, if the sun in bracket the verb shine, we will walk into the market. So here in main class they have given future, but in subordinate class we have to use simple present tense. So here the verb should be used to shine. So look at the subject, the sun. This is third person singular, so we have to add a yes with the verb shine. So answer is shines. And then another question number 17. If I won a lot of money, I dance in bracket by the verb a big house in my village. So this is improper condition because the subordinate clause is in simple past tense. So here we have to use simple future, but that should be in past form. So will buy is future tense, and then we have to change into past form. So will buy becomes would buy. So would buy is the answer. And then question number 18. She would travel all over the world if she dash in bracket be from verb reach. So would travel, this is a main class verb, but here be from verb. This sentence talks about imaginary, so answer will be from verb where. And then sentence 19th, if I in bracket have verb his number, I would call him. So this is improbable or hypothetical. So here we have to use simple past tense in subordinate clause and also would with the simple present tense verb in main class. So we have to change the have verb into past form. So had, if I had his number, I would call him. And then question number 20. If you ate less, you dash less weight. So here ate is simple past tense. Here we have to use simple future in past form. So would lose weight. And then question number 21. Give the soldiers in bracket find the opponents, they would kill them. So would kill, that is improbable. So here find verb should be converted to past form. So found is a past form verb. And then if our school team played the game well, they dance win the competition. So played, so there is a past tense verb. So here this is a improbable condition. So we have to add would with the present tense verb win. So answer is would win. And then question is 23. If you dash in bracket help the verb me, I would be grateful to you. So here would be grateful. So future but past form. So improbable condition. So we have to use simple past tense in the subordinate clause. So help is present tense and then past form helped. If you helped me, I would be grateful to you. And then question number 24. If he had enough money, he would buy a new car. This answer because had is the verb, past form verb in subordinate clause here. So in main class we have to add would with the main verb. Okay, question number 25. If you had wanted the plant, watered the plants does in bracket grow is a verb faster. So had watered. So this is abundant class verb. So this is in past perfect tense. So here which conditional class is, that is nothing but impossible condition. So in main class we have to use future perfect but past form. So we have to add two auxiliary verbs, would and also have, and then after that grow present tense verb must be converted into past participle form. So would have grown. If you had watered the plants, if you had watered the plants would have grown faster. So he didn't water the plants properly, and also the plants did not grow fast. Then question number 26, if you dash in bracket invite the verb me for the party, I would have come with you. So in main class they have given past perfect tense in past form. So here this is impossible. So we have to use past perfect tense, had invited. So he did not invite me for the party, and also I did not come with you. So if he had invited me for the party, I would have come with you. So this answer. If the teacher had completed the syllabus, the students would have revised his answer, because impossible condition. The teacher did not complete the syllabus in time, and also the students also did not revise properly. So this is impossible. And then question number 28, if the boys had taken the school van, they arrive is a verb in bracket on time. So had taken, this also impossible condition. So there in main class would have arrived is the answer. And then question number 29, if the teacher had explained the homework, the students would have done it. Had explained past perfect tense. So here would have done is the answer in main class. And then question number 30, if the police come earlier, they would have arrested the burglar. So this also impossible condition. The police did not come earlier, and also they did not arrest the burglar also. So if the police had come earlier, they would have arrested the burglar. So impossible condition. So we cannot change the happening. So that is impossible. So this is impossible condition. Question number 31st, if John had asked me in main class, I dash in brackets send the documents. So had asked past perfect tense. So here answer would have sent. And then question number 32, if we in bracket go up to a good restaurant, we would have had a better lunch. So here this is also impossible condition, because they did not go to a good restaurant, and also they did not have a better lunch. So if we had gone to a good restaurant, we would have had a better lunch. And then question number 33, if you learn English well, he would have written a good report. Because this sentence is an impossible condition. He did not learn English well. He did not write a good report. So if you had learned English well, he would have written good report. And then question number 34, if they play well, they win the match. In bracket verb win. So in subordinate class they have given the present tense. So this sentence talks about probable or possible condition. So we have to use simple future for main class. So here the answer will win, because the subject is they, third person plural subject. And then question number 35, if I had known your illness, I dash in bracket visit verb you had known, that means past perfect tense. In subordinate class this is impossible condition, so here we have to add would have, and also we have to change the present tense verb into past participle form. So answer would have visited. So another form of condition class exercise, rewrite the following sentences making an inversion. So they are given, if I were a bird I would fly. So this is a condition class sentence, so this should be modified without using if. So without using if we can write conditional class sentences by removing if, and also we have to change the position of verb, especially before the subject. So answer is were I a bird I would fly. This is also conditional class sentence but without if. And then another sentence, if I had known you were ill I would have called on you. So first of all we have to remove if, and then we have to change the position of a verb before the subject. So answer is, had I known you were ill I would have called on you. Another sentence, if you should need to meet me you would call this number. So in this sentence also we have to remove if, we have to change the position of auxiliary verb, especially before the subject. Should be used before the subject. So should you need to meet me you can call this number. And then fourth question, if you should want to stop the corona just stay safe at home. So answer, should you want to stop the corona just stay safe at home. So first of all you have to remove if and also change the position of auxiliary verb should, especially before the subject you. And then fifth question, if you are late once again you will lose your job. So begin with should. So first of all we have to begin should, and then we have to remove if, and then followed by subject. Should you be late once again you will lose your job. And the sixth sentence, if it were not for the expenses involved I would go by air. So this should be start with where. So first of all we have to remove if and then begin with where. So where did not the expenses involved I would go by air. And then seventh sentence, if the management were to go back on its promise there would be a strike. So you have to remove if, and then we have to change the position of verb where before the subject. So where the management to go back on its promise there would be strike. This answer. If it had not rained we would have gone to the theater. So first of all we have to remove if and then change the position of verb. Had it not rained we would have gone to the theater. The ninth sentence, if I had something stolen from me I would report the matter to the police. So sentence is wrong. Had he something stolen from me, I would report the matter to the police. And then 10th sentence, if he had studied well, he would have scored high marks. So remove if and also change the position of verb had before the subject. Had he studied well, he would have scored high marks. And then rewrite the following sentence using if clause. So this is a form of conditional clause. This type of question can be asked in 2 more question grammar part. So he did not give his address, I could not visit him. So if the sentence is given in simple past tense, it is possible to write in impossible condition. So answer is, if he had given his address, I would have visited him, or I could have visited him. So in subordinate clause we have to use past perfect tense, and also in main clause we have to use future perfect but in past form. So can have visited or will have visited is future perfect. Could have visited or would have visited is future perfect tense past form. The sun was bright, the pictures came out well. So this is impossible condition. If the sun had not been bright, the pictures would not have come out well. And then another sentence, the shopkeeper did not lock the door, precious article was stolen. So this should be written in impossible condition. If the shopkeeper had locked the door, past perfect tense, the precious article would not have been stolen. So this is future perfect past form but passive voice. He did not write the exam well, he failed. This also in simple past, so this can be contained in impossible condition. If he had written the exam well, he would not have failed. They did not reach the station on time, they missed the train. This also can be converted into impossible condition. If they had reached the station on time, they would have not missed the train. And then he did not explain the problem, I was not able to help him. So this also in simple past tense. So this sentence can be converted into impossible condition. If he had explained the problem, I would have been able to help him. I am not a bird, I cannot fly. So this is in present tense, but this can be converted into imaginary. So if I were a bird, I would fly. So where would fly? These are the verbs. He works hard, he will succeed. So this is in simple present tense and also simple future. So present tense and future tense can be used in possible or probable condition. So if he works hard, he will succeed. He runs fast, he catches a train. So the present tense possible condition or probable condition. If he runs fast, he will catch the train. Breathe pure air, he will be healthy. So this also possible condition or probable condition. If you breathe pure air, you will be healthy. Okay, thank you very much, students. Let us see the rest in the next class. We will meet in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.